Hello, everyone, and welcome to Teaching in Room 9.
So come on in, take a seat, and let's get started.
Great job. Now, go ahead and touch your throat right here and see how they feel.
Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Teaching in Room 9.
Falcons are built for speed, so she doesn't have very wide wings.
And the numbers get bigger as we go across to the right. I just want you to start with saying hello. Remember, you got this.
All righty, are you ready to learn? Let's go! Welcome back to Teaching in Room 9, the region's largest classroom. I am Dr. Sanders, and I am in this amazing classroom where you can go anywhere and be anything. But what do I always say? Yeah, ooh, you beat me to it. It doesn't matter if you're 2 or 102. We will have some fun. F-U-N, fun. We will have some fun while learning. Before we get started on our adventures, we're going to give some shout outs to some of my friends. My first name I have today is Nico. Hi, Nico. Let's spell Nico. N-I-K-O. N-I-K-O. Hi, Nico. My next name today is Annika. Everybody say hi, Annika. Right. What letter does Annika start with? Oh, you don't. Annika. It's a vowel. It's a capital A. Let's spell Annika. Capital A-N-N-I-K-A. A-N-N-I-K-A. Hi, Annika. And my next name today is Parker. Hello, Mr. Parker. How are you doing? Cool. Let's spell Parker. Capital P-A-R-K-E-R. P-A-R-K-E-R. Parker. Right, it starts with the letter P. Are you ready for our adventure today? Cool. So let's go.
Glenn, do you hear the bus? Are you ready to go to school? Yeah, I can see you're having trouble with that backpack. Can I help you? What is in the... Glenn, what? What is in your backpack? Oh my goodness. I think that you need to learn about the backpack pack-up strategy. We need to get your backpack organized for school. Would you like to learn about this strategy? I think Glenn needs it. The first step of the backpack pack-up strategy is to find the things that need to go to school. Things like folders, things like notebooks, things like pencils. Those are things that help us with learning at school. Other things like string. These are toys, and maybe we leave them here. Oh, I have a math book. And your Gator Bites. We need those for your snack at school. Now that we know the items that need to go in our backpack, we're going to put them in, starting with the big items, and then we'll put the little items on top so they don't get squished. So I have a big folder. I'll put that in, and notebook that can go in. Oh, and here's your math book. That's important. And then I think we'll do your pencil case. And finally, oh, there are those Gator Bites so they don't get squished. Let's see if we can zip it. We did it. We used the backpack pack-up strategy, and now we zipped our backpack. Now we have our backpack, and we're ready to get on the bus and go to school.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hello, boys and girls. You are right on time for math class with me, Mrs. Ray. And I'm so glad you're here because today's lesson is all about weights and measurement. We are going to talk about length and weight. And when we talk about those items, there are special words that we need to use. So let's go to the board to figure that out. When we talk about length or how long something is, we want to use the words long, longer, short, shorter. I'll show you how to use those in a sentence later. Now, when we want to talk about weight or how heavy or how light something is, we want to use these words. Heavy, heavier, light, lighter. Okay? All right. So now we have plenty of things for us to explore today. So let's get into it and get started. First, we are going to talk about length. Remember, length is how long something is or how short something is. Now, I'm going to pick two of my items to see what their length is. I'm going to start with my snake. Now, don't worry, he's safe. I made him this morning. All right, so I have my snake and I have a pencil, okay? Now, if I want to see which one is longer or which one is shorter, it is very important that I start at the exact same spot. Think about it like this. You want to race your brother or sister, and every time they want to cheat. What's not fair? They want to get ahead. Well, you say we have to start at the exact same spot. Well, that's how we take a look at length. We have to start everything at the exact same spot. So I'm going to use this as our starting line. So we have to move our snake right up to our start area. And then we have to do the same thing with our pencil. Right up. Now we can really get a good look and see which one is longer and which one is shorter. Now take a look, do some observations with your eyes, and let's take a look. Which object is longer? Meaning, which one has more length? Excellent. The snake is longer. That's that word from our board. Very good. And which object is shorter? Meaning, it has less length. Very good. The pencil, you are correct. The pencil is shorter. Using our vocabulary, very good. Now, let's switch this up a bit. I'm going to use something different. I'm going to move my pencil out of the way, and I'm going to grab my charging cord. Now, we all have these because everything's got to be plugged in nowadays, right? Like you've got to plug in your computer, your tablet, somebody's phone is dying. My goodness, we cannot live without these. So let's use this in our lesson. Now, I'm going to put this one in the front. Tell these bears to move over. They are all in the way. Now, I want you to take a look. I'm going to start at our starting point all the way back here. And let's use our eyes and observe. Which item is longer? Is it the charging cord or the snake? Very good. The charging cord is longer. It has more to it. Very good. And which item is shorter? Yes, this time around, the snake is shorter. See, the charging cord goes all the way out to here, but the snake, you've got to pull it in some more, almost right there. Now we have a true length measurement. You guys are doing a great job. Now, let's move on to weight. When we are talking about weight, we are talking about how heavy or how light something is. Now, in order for us to know that, we have to have something called a scale. This is a scale, but this is just one of all sorts of scales. You've seen a scale. You've seen it at your doctor's office when they want to know how big and strong you are. You've probably even seen them at the grocery store when you're trying to figure out how many grapes to get or something like that. Well, this is our scale for today. And what we will do is we will drop something in each side and we will see what happens. Now, when something is heavy, you will notice the bucket will go down with the weight. And when something is light, you will see how the bucket just floats into the air. Let's try it out. You ready? Here we go. What am I feeling? I think I'm gonna go with a bear and a pom-pom. Now, take your guess. Which do you think is going to be heavy? And which do you think is going to be light? Okay, let's test it out. Let's see. You ready? Were you right? Maybe. Let's talk about what we found out. The bear is heavier. How do we know that? Because the bucket has gone down with the heaviness of the bear. The pom-pom is lighter. And how do we know that? Because the pom-pom has come up into the air. It's almost floating away. It's so different, right? Let's try another one. Let's see, I've got some other options over here. We are going to try a crayon, because y'all have these at home. I know you do. And let's go for another bear. All right. Now, take your guesses. Which one do you think will be heavier? And which one do you think will be lighter? Okay, let's try it out. Oh, the bear won again. Now you see this time, this bucket is the one that went down because the bear is heavier than the crayon. The crayon came up and floated away. Boys and girls, you did an amazing job today, and I am so glad you came and spent some time with me. You have learned all about weight, and you've learned all about length. You even learned some vocabulary and what to use when you're talking about each item. Boys and girls, thanks so much for joining, and I do hope you come again. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Three, 2, 1, blast off! Welcome back, learners, to Teaching in Room 9, our region's largest classroom. I'm Miss Nar, and today I will be your space captain, helping us soar into learning to read. Today our learning is going to be focused on something called word ladders. We're gonna switch out beginning, middle, and ending sounds to make new words. This will really help grow our reading and writing brains. Let's go ahead and sing a song to help us practice. We're going on an adventure, we're learning how to read. We're going to build upon new words, it's fun for you and me. We're changing parts to make new words, 1, 2, 3. We're going on an adventure, we're learning how to read. Nice, let's go ahead and sing it again one more time, and this time, see if you can sing along with us. We are going on an adventure, we're learning how to read. We're going to build upon new words, it's fun for you and me. We're changing parts to make new words, 1, 2, 3. We are going on an adventure, we're learning how to read. Nice job, you sounded amazing, learners. Now we're gonna do an exercise to really warm up our brains. We're gonna tap out the sounds, so we're thinking of our beginning, middle, and ending sounds. Then we'll switch one of those out to make a new word. Our first word is web. Let's tap those sounds. W, e, b. Okay, now take that last sound b and change it to t. What is our new word? Nice, wet. Very good. Now take the word wet. W, e, t. This time, we're gonna change out that beginning sound w to p. What's our new word? Yeah, pet. Great job. Take your pet and tap those sounds. P, e, t. Pet. This time, we're gonna switch out that middle vowel sound to I. What's our new word? Yeah, pit. Last one, take that word pit. I, t. And we're gonna switch out that last sound again to n. What's our new word? Pin. Very good. We're gonna do the same thing, practicing our word ladders over here. Our very first word is moon. Let's tap those sounds. Ooh, Put that down here. Now, change that beginning sound from to s. What's our new word? Yeah, soon. Very good. Okay, take that word. S, oo, We're gonna switch out that middle vowel sound to What's our new word? Yeah, sun. Very good. Last one, sun, s, and switch out that last sound from to b. What's our new word? Sub. Very good. Let's try one more. Say the word night. Tap those sounds. I, t, night. Now change that beginning sound from to ul. What's our new word? Light. Very good. Okay, take light, ul, I, t, and change that long I vowel in the middle to a short I, What's our new word? Yeah, lit. Very good. And our last one, take lit and change out that last sound from t to p. What was that last word? Lip. Great job. We went from moon all the way to sub and night to lip. Sing that song one more time. We're going on an adventure. We're learning how to read. We're going to build upon new words. It's fun for you and me. We're changing parts to make new words. 1, 2, 3. We're going on an adventure. We're learning how to read. Great job. Keep practicing. Bye.
Welcome back. Look who we have with us today, Mr. Bare Hands Baran. How are you doing today, sir?
We are doing great, and we brought Sully into the classroom this morning.
Sully. Look at Sully.
Sully is a tortoise, which means he likes to be on the land.
He likes to be on the land. Okay. Is he fast?
Not fast at all. But he's very consistent. He can run about 2 to 3 miles an hour.
Okay.
On a good day.
I can beat him. I can beat him too. Tell me about this. You said it was hard. So tell me about his shell.
Yeah. So this is what we call a carpus. This part of the shell right here, and these little designs right here are called scutes. And each one of these scutes in this whole carpus is an actual living tissue.
Oh wow. It's a living tissue. So does that mean it grows?
It does grow. As a matter of fact, you see these little rings on here? Those are growth rings. And Sully can feel really good through this. As a matter of fact, he likes to be scratched with a brush.
Oh, wow. So how old is Sully?
Sully is a rescue, but we suspect that he's about 6 to 7 years old.
6 to 7. So when he gets 20, will he be the size of this table, or will he still be this size?
No, this is actually quite small for a sulcutta tortoise. By the time he's 60, he'll be bigger than this table.
Oh, wow. Okay, that means he has to eat a lot. So can you tell me what Sully likes to eat?
So Sully is an herbivore.
Herbivore. Let me remember. Does that mean he eats plants?
He loves to eat his plants and vegetables, and he loves a lot of vegetables.
Hey, be like Sully, boys and girls. Eat your vegetables.
Yep. He especially likes things that are green, but anything that's yellow, like dandelion, he loves that.
Oh, okay. I heard he was let me think. Help me out. Is he a mammal?
No.
what's the other word? Is he a reptile?
He is a reptile. And you can tell because he's got all these scales. He's quite scaly. If you look on his feet and on his thighs, he's got these spurs.
Oh.
And he's cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded. Okay. Can you explain that one to me?
Well, it basically means he cannot generate his own body heat, so he is always the temperature of his environment.
Oh, okay. I see he's moving. He's not moving that fast. Where can we find Sully?
So Sully comes from the savanna areas of northern Africa.
Okay. Africa, that's one of the 7 continents.
That's
it's
right.
It's one of the 7 continents.
That's right.
So can we find them in Missouri?
In a pet store.
In a pet store. Okay.
You won't find Sully. It gets way too cold in Missouri. Sully likes it a minimum of 65 degrees, but he prefers it to be about 85 to 100.
Okay.
So he likes it hot.
And Sully, he keeps sticking his head in and out. Just tell me, why does he do that?
So in northern Africa, there's a lot of things out there that would love to eat Sully. And so he does have a really good defense mechanism. This is his home defense system. As a matter of fact, when he feels threatened, watch what happens with these. You see these big front armored legs? Watch what happens when he pulls them in.
Oh, he tucks himself in.
And so if something was trying to eat him, they would not be able to get past that armor.
Man, that's amazing. He can protect himself. Okay. And then he sneaks back out. So,
well, Sully's pretty nice. He likes people. So.
He does like people. Can I see how heavy he is?
Sure you can.
Oh, I can see he's getting a little heavy. Now, does Sully make a good pet?
You know, actually, sulcata tortoises do make good pets. They're fairly easy to take care of. They're hardy, and they love to eat a lot of vegetables.
All right. Well, Mr. Barehands, thank you very much again for coming and bringing Sully. And we'll see you in a bit.
Hola, muchachos. Hello, boys and girls. I'm Senior Johnson, and welcome to Teaching in Room 9, the region's largest classroom. Today, I'm going to talk about animals that live in Spanish-speaking countries. I'll start with a song. Hola, jaguar, capybara, llama mariposa, guacamayo. These are animals who live in Spanish-speaking countries. The first animal I'd like to talk about is the jaguar. We call it the jaguar. We've seen jaguars with their spots, and they're pretty ferocious. They live in the rainforest of Mexico. Our next animal is the capybara. The capybara, it is the world's largest rodent. Can you imagine a large hamster, but like 2 or 3 times bigger? That's a capybara. It lives in wetlands, so wherever it's wet and there's a lot of water, they love the water. But if you move up to the mountains of Peru and Ecuador, you will find the llama. It walks around with its long neck and it chews like a cow. And I've seen llamas and they're fun to watch. Our next animal, it is the guacamayo. The guacamayo, it is also a macaw parrot. We've seen them, we just didn't know the name of them. They can be found in the rainforest also in South America. Our last animal, it is the beautiful mariposa. That's the word in Spanish for butterfly. So think about every time you see a butterfly, say, hello, or no, hola, mariposa. If you see a jaguar, say, hola, jaguar. If you see a capybara, name doesn't change. Hola, capybara, hola. And if you see a llama, you can even stick your neck out and walk around and chew like the llama and say, hola, llama. And when you want to fly around and look pretty, say you're a guacamayo and say, hola, guacamayo. Thank you guys for learning about these animals with me that live in Spanish-speaking countries. Adios, ram pam pam pam. Learning Spanish is fun.
Great day, everybody. This is Candace with Chaos, and I want to tell you about my friend Tia. Tia is a chaos kid, and she lives with anxiety. And sometimes because she has anxiety, all of those feelings that she has on the inside, it makes her have some behavior that gets her in trouble. So Tia has to learn how to calm her body. And so these are some things that Tia uses. Sometimes Tia does deep breathing, sometimes Tia uses a squishy, and sometimes Tia writes in a journal. If you have a hard time, I want you to try those things. You got this. Air hugs and cyber kisses.
Welcome back to our amazing classroom. Did you have an amazing adventure today? Well, tell me about your amazing adventure. Ooh, that sounds amazing. Oh yeah, I really like that part as well. Okay, now it is time for my little lesson. Are you ready? Okay, today we're gonna stack these blocks by size. We're gonna put them together by size. First, let's take a look at them. What would you say about this one? Yes, it's very long. It's probably the longest one. Which one is the shortest one? Ooh, yes, that is the shortest one. So, okay, now we're gonna stack them by size. Are you ready? We know the longest one. It's gonna go on the what? Bottom, yes. And then, this one? Oh, Dr. Sanders is smart. You are too. So we got the right one already. And what goes next? This one? Well, let's see. Let's get our last one. Did we do it right? No, but that's okay. We all make mistakes. When you make a mistake, you just try again. That's all you do. So let's see. Which ones do we need to switch? Oh, okay, let's see. Is that right? Yes, good job, good work. But boys and girls, guess what? It is time for us to get out of room 9. But before we go, let's spell our favorite word. 9, N-I-N-E, 9. Thank you for being in room 9. Bye-bye.
Teaching in Room 9 is supported in part by Know who to reach out to when you need help. There is hope. Call or text 988.